questions for members of the, yeah, right here and then there.
An administration official last week said that it's working on potentially revised transportation guidelines that they could be indexed to things like case rates. There are no specifics, but they said that they were working on something like that. Would a revised mask requirements sort of in the current CDC guidelines that be acceptable to you?
I wonder why they want to control people's lives in airports and in airplanes. Just because the government's powerful, they can do it if they'd like to. Listen, for months, these rules have been nonsense. There's a Mississippi and Oklahoma and Texas and North Dakota barnyard expression to describe these rules. But this is the week of St. Patrick's Day. I'm wearing green, so I'll just say these rules are malarkey. And any variation of it, short of getting back to where Americans realize we should be, is malarkey.
And many state governments are taking away the mask mandates in cities, and a lot of schools are rolling that back as well. There are lots of important guidelines reference. What does that say about where we are in the pandemic at this point?
I think what they're doing is they're following the overwhelming majority of the public, Democrat, Republican, and Independent. And it's high time the administration did. Yes, ma'am.
I was just wondering about the coronavirus relief funding that the White House is requesting for you guys. And the Republicans were opposed to it unless it was offset. The cost was offset. Is that something you guys support?
This, let me say, this is, there are a lot of important issues out there. This is a press conference about the airline and air passenger mandate, and if it's all right, I'm going to stick to that. I hope you'll understand. Yes? And,
Do you support, obviously, this is the federal mask mandate you guys are talking about on airlines. If an individual airline decided after there was a rollback of mask requirements, if they decided they wanted to continue requiring their passengers to wear masks when on board, would you be supportive of the private business?
the chances of that happening are about the same as an asteroid landing in this newsroom at this point. I don't think they would do it. They are ready, and the constituent groups are ready for this mandate to end. Yes.
Have you spoken to the administration? Do you think this is the last mandate? Because you referenced the CDC's at 98%. And what about?
I'll tell you, a good vote today, a good bipartisan vote this week, whenever the vote can actually occur, would go a long way toward convincing the administration that the public is on our side. When a law makes no sense to the vast majority of the American people, it's time for the people creating the rules and the laws to listen to the people. Yes, over here.
You guys talked about vaccine mandates to travel within the U.S. What are your thoughts about travelers coming from outside of the U.S.?
Well, I just got back from the Ukrainian border in Poland. Had to wear a mask for over 8 hours on a flight back last night after seeing the war zone. I do think, obviously, Europe and Europeans are a little more willing to submit to rules and laws that are malarkey, but I think the international community would follow along. We were seeing when we went to public places and met with refugees and officials, we were seeing in Europe a lessening of that too. Now, other people may want to help answer these questions. Yes, right here. Good.
You said that lifting the mask mandate on airplanes is long overdue. In your opinion, when was the right point to lift it?
How about when the CDC testified last year that greater than 99% of the virus-causing material was gone by the HEPA filter. How about then? I'd say a year ago. Let's talk about what's practical. Well, that was the testimony. Let me make sure I'm right there. April of 2021. I'm sorry. Were you asking about vaccinations? I must have misunderstood.
No, I'm not saying like
Yeah.
prior to mass vaccination, you think they should have been ready?
In testimony provided to the Commerce Committee in April of 2021, Dr. Leonard Marcus of Harvard Public Health testified the onboard ventilation system that continuously circulates and refreshes the air supply, filtering out greater than 99% of the particles that cause COVID-19. This has been a nonsensical rule at least for a year. We got 25 people in this room. 3 people have chosen to wear masks, and I absolutely respect their right to do so. But it's time for free Americans to make their own choices. Thank you very much.